Today on the Help with Debt channel I'm going to talk about how you get your accounts paid. Now, it is a truism, but there is no point in delivering goods and services unless you're going to get paid for what you do. Nobody works for nothing, and if your business is going to survive its first couple of years, you need to get your cash in and get it in quickly. Remember, cash is king. Now, late payment of invoices are unfortunately inevitable, especially in the market we're in at the moment, but there are a number of things you can do to make sure you get paid on or as close to time as possible. You can, for instance, charge interest on late payments. The Late Payment of Commercial Debts Interest Act 1998, there's a mouthful, enshrine the right for small businesses to charge large businesses interest on the settlement of late invoices. It's now extended so any business can charge interest against another business for late payment of an invoice. Your invoice should state when it becomes due, so that any time after that date you can charge interest at the base rate plus 8%. Now, you should also call and chase payments. If your account is not settled on time, do not be afraid to call and chase that payment in. The earlier you establish contact, the higher priority you will become for your debtor. Remember to follow up calls with a chasing letter or a statement, and you make sure that this chasing letter is sent up to 45 days after. Make sure your invoices are clear. Set out all your contact details, have your VAT details and your payment terms set out precisely so that your client and debtor knows when to make payments to you, and that any queries can be easily identified and separated out. You need to keep on top of your accounts. Where you're delivering multiple invoices to a number of clients every month, make sure you always know what is due and what is not due. It is very easy to allow credit to build up to the extent that it is likely to cause you a problem. Small amounts owed can very quickly mount up into bigger sums if your client is struggling to make payment to you. Don't be afraid to escalate your concerns over non-payment. If you're not getting paid, speak to the main controllers of the business. Bypass accounts, get to the finance director or the managing director and let them know that you intend to get paid and on time. Keep a record of all the attempts you make to get payment, as if you have to go to the law at the end of the day, these could become important to you. Finally, have you considered a cash flow alternative? Do you have invoices that you could turn into cash via factoring or invoice discounting? If so, and you'd like to explore that option, call me on 0808 160 5577. Thanks for listening.